guys, just a quick video out of the blue, but I recently got a Alienware M15 R3, and at the moment I have just the stock 512 gigabyte M.2 Nvme SSD. I tried downloading COD, and long story short, took up half my memory, and I ordered this Western Digital M.2 SSD. Came in here pretty quick from Amazon, but what I did is I basically undid all the screws, and the way you have to take it off is you actually have to pry it off. I could actually show you here on the actual back plate. On the back plate, it's got these little tabs, and what I did first that helped out a lot was over here by the Ethernet cable. It has a little notch right here, and it naturally just lifts up. So I squeezed in a really small Phillips head. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. Phillips head, or whatever it's called, flathead screwdriver. And I just pried it up ever so slightly, and it popped off. And then shortly after that, I kept on using it, and then towards when I popped it up over here on the beginning area right over here, I just used my fingers shortly after that, and it was pretty easy, not too hard. And I just basically, actually when I had this thing, this is the actual cable for the battery, so make sure to disconnect that just in case. And it is located normally right in here, right next to this is an SSD2 underneath. And you don't take out anything, you just leave it as it is. I was kind of confused because there is some of the adhesive right here. I wrapped it up already, but there was like tape, like you can kind of see right here. I wrapped it around, but this tape was on the actual. It was like blocking for me to put in an SSD.2 M.2 SSD. So what I did was I didn't know it was from this, so I unplugged it, and basically it was stuck to there. And I was like, okay, this is adhesive, it feels sticky. So I just slowly tried to peel it up, and then I wrapped it around this thing, and then it cleared up the space for the M.2. So at the moment I have it inserted and everything. I'm just trying to, okay, that's good. Just making sure it's tight, and now I can just put this thing back together. And I'll make a clip of me snapping it all, or I'll have a clip of it being all put together. So I'm putting it back together, and I notice these tabs aren't like the rest, aiming down. So from what I can see is we just have to slide it back on from the back first. Let's see if I got this thing on. Yeah, slide it in, it's pretty smooth, and you just click it down, I'm assuming. And then I should be straight. It looks pretty leveled and everything. Yeah, they're just gonna keep on popping up here and there. There's actually this screw right here, which is the second right, the second or middle right. It was not taken off for some. I couldn't get it out. It was like infinitely screwing, but it got loose. So at least that happened. And yeah, so this is the only screw that I was kind of concerned about, because I couldn't quite take it out initially. But I mean, as soon as I was popping it off, I kind of noticed that it wasn't it wasn't gonna get out. And when I was snapping it up, it lifted it up slightly over here, so that's when I knew, okay, I can just keep on going with my fingers snapping it up. Quick heads up, all the corners of the laptop have longer screws, and all the middle ones seem to have shorter screws. So when you're unscrewing, expect when you're done unscrewing it all and it seems to be going up, but it'll seem like it won't come out. You have to pull it up a little bit, and then you'll have to start unscrewing it to take it off. You'll know what I mean if you take this apart. And then the middle two ones are the small ones, and those can come out pretty easily, so just be careful not to pop them out. I actually didn't lose it, but I found it fairly quickly, luckily. I found the screw that dropped. Other than that, It should be pretty simple and straightforward. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna go through with making sure the computer recognizes the new M.2. So on the Windows tab, you search up Format, bottom right here, bottom right corner, and then it'll come up right here, Format Hard Disk. Click on that, and you'll see at the bottom it says Disk 0 is the one that I already have, and then the Disk 1, as you can see, it has almost 1,000 gigs, so that's the one that it is. It says unallocated as well. So you click on that, then you press right click, and then you put on new sample. Next, 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 and then you can pretty much put a name on it. I'm just gonna put Western Digital, just so I know which one it is, because I'm not too sure if I'll end up getting another M.2, so I'll just put Western Digital. Just to make sure if I get another one, like maybe it's a Samsung. There we go. Next, finish. And as you can see, comes up with it being known. It says it right there, healthy basic partition. So it's pretty much 100% working fine as it should. And yeah, that's the end of the video.